Okay, so we're trying to do superposition MCQ worksheet and particularly the stationary waves questions. So first we are planning to do question number 35. So if you look at question number 35, the sound from a loudspeaker placed above a tube causes resonance of the air in the tube. A stationary wave is formed with two nodes and two antinodes as shown. So this is the second harmonic, and in a tube the open end should have an antinode always and the closed end should have a node always. So that is the condition. The speed of sound in the air is 340 meters per second. What is the frequency of the sound? Now if I try to do it, now the distance between a node and another node in a stationary wave, whether it is in air or string or a microwave, whatever, in a stationary wave the distance between a node and the successive next node is always lambda by 2, and that means the distance between a node and the successive antinode will be half of that, lambda by 4. So this is lambda by 2, this is half of that because this is node to node lambda by 2. So node to antinode is lambda by 4. So this means that the length here, that is L equals 60 centimeters, equals lambda by 2 plus lambda by 4. So there is 3 lambda by 4. So lambda by 2 is 2 lambda by 4. So 2 lambda by 4 plus another lambda by 4, that gives you 3 lambda by 4. Now that means, now when I look at the questions, I see that I have been given the speed as 340 and I've been asked what is the frequency. So there is only one equation that comes to mind, that is V is equal to F lambda, which means that I need to know the wavelength. So from here you see that 3/4 of the wavelength is equal to 60 centimeters, which means that the wavelength is equal to 80 centimeters. 3/4 is equal to 60. That means 1/4 is 20. 3 sections is 60, means one section is 60 divided by 3, that is 20 centimeters. Hence the entire wavelength, the 4 sections, is 20 times 4, 80 centimeters. So once I know the wavelength, now you can substitute and do it, but before substituting, sorry, okay, you go ahead and substitute. So 340 is equal to frequency into the wavelength, so it is centi m 10 to the power minus 2. Now there's no need to solve it with the accurately or consider the powers, because I know that frequency is going to be something like 34 divided by 8. I know that 8 times 4 is 32, and I know that 8 times 5 is 40. So that means that the answer 34 divided by 8 should start with 4 as its first digit. And if you look at the 4 answers given, there is 430, 570, 850, 1700. So only one answer is starting with 4, that is answer A. So straight away I can put answer A. Or else you can use the calculator and divide 340 by 80 times 10 to the minus 2, and it will give you again 430 hertz finally. Okay, so there, what I'm trying to say is no need to do this part. In fact, none of this writing is needed. You just have to do the entire thing within your mind, and it is simple to do. The numbers are easy. So 3/4 60. From that you understand that 1/4 is 20. 60 divided by 3, and from that you go ahead and understand that wavelength is 80, and then 34 divided by 8, that means the first digit is 4. That gives you answer A. So none of this working you should not do. If you do, then you will run out of time. I'm just writing this for your explanation, but the question you should do with your mind completely.